Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, honored dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. And a special warm welcome to His Highness Prince Bandar bin Saud bin Khalid Al Saud, Secretary General of the King Faisal Foundation, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Al Khazama Investment Company. Thank you, sir, for joining us and for being our patron of FHS, of the Future Hospitality Summit Saudi. Much appreciated. So it is with great pleasure and profound gratitude that I welcome all of you to the Future Hospitality Summit here in the heart of Riyadh, a city that bridges rich heritage with bold ambition. And I'm also very delighted to have a couple of thousand individuals also joining us through LinkedIn. So thank you for joining us. So we're deeply honored by the presence of so many here whose attendance is testament to the importance of the issues we are here to explore. FHS is a platform for not only sharing knowledge and innovation, but also as a space for building relationships rooted in mutual respect and a shared vision for the future. As we begin, I invite each of you to engage wholeheartedly, to exchange ideas openly, and to contribute meaningfully to the conversations that will shape our collective future. Thank you. Once again, welcome. Wassalaam. So last year we had our robot on stage named Daisy, you might recall. This year we have our own FHS facilitator called Amani. Amani, thank you for joining me on stage. Please would you say a warm welcome as well.
Of course, Jonathan. Assalamu alaikum. أهلاً وسهلاً بكم في مؤتمر مستقبل الضيافة في المملكة العربية السعودية. أنا متحمسة جداً للقائكم جميعاً.
Thank you, Armani. Now tell us who is in the room.
Absolutely, Jonathan. We've got a powerful audience today. 1,050 delegates, 150 speakers, and 84 sponsors and partners. About 68% of the attendees are C-level executives, and we're joined by people from 63 different nationalities. What's even more impressive, 24% of our audience are investors, which means 1 in every 4 people here is looking to invest. Plus, 26% of attendees are women, which is a big achievement thanks to the FHS Women Power campaign. We're also celebrating exceptional Saudi women with our Impact Leader Award, honoring those who are shaping the future of hospitality.
Thank you, Armani. And what will you be doing? What will you be working on at FHS?
Well, I've been working non-stop backstage. I'm tuning in to every session, literally every one, and preparing smart summaries that will be shared with all our attendees. So if you're here, watch out for emails from me, Amani, because I'll be sending you all the key insights.
Thank you, Armani. So Armani's going to be working hard backstage, and it's fantastic. On our app, the Bench app.
Yes, the Bench app is going to make it even easier for everyone to stay updated and connected.
Okay, you can see this is live, all right? Anyway, the Bench app is fantastic because she is, Amani is going to be summarizing all the discussions going on in every room on the stages. Within 5 minutes of the session, nice pictures, nice summary, what are the talking points, and a big disclaimer at the bottom of it as well. Anyway, so what's changed since we've last met? That was a question for Armani. Armani, what's changed since we last met?
On bold, sustainable initiatives in the hospitality sector. The energy and commitment from everyone here have only grown, and it's clear that...
Okay, didn't quite work, but we'll get there. We've got ongoing conflict We've got tariffs and uncertainty. We've got the IMF has lowered its 25 global growth from 2.8% from 3.6%. The WTO has projected the global trade volumes are projected to contract by 0.2% in 2025, down from the pre-tariff forecast of plus 2.7%. U.S. consumer confidence is slipping to its second lowest level since 1978, and with uncertainty, the U.S. dollar index is down 9% and down 15% versus the euro, making it much cheaper for delegates internationally to attend this conference. Oil prices declined significantly from around 90 to 58 in the last 12 months, creating challenges for oil-producing economies like Saudi. And then we move on to this old chestnut, the environment. For 800,000 years, atmospheric carbon dioxide has never been above 300, and today we are at 420. We've just experienced the warmest 12-month period on record, with global average temperatures exceeding 1.5% above pre-industrial levels for the first time. The Paris Climate Agreement and the key commitment was to keep global warming to pursue efforts to limit the increase to 1.5%. For planners, they're now looking at 3%. Armani, this is all rather downbeat. What's your take on this news?
Despite the troubling headlines, conflict, economic uncertainty, climate disruption, we still have the power to shape outcomes. Every conversation and idea shared here can create lasting impact. As we gather at FHS Saudi Arabia under the theme, Where Vision Shapes Opportunity, we reaffirm our commitment to bold, innovative, and inclusive action to turn today's challenges into tomorrow's opportunities.
Perfect answer, Amani. Vision 2030 creates that vision which shapes opportunity. We all need to show leadership, individually and collectively, to shape opportunity, but also the challenges we face. So this is my family. I apologize. They are all a bit crazy, but I love them to bits. They're all entrepreneurs, making their way in life. They have their own brave visions and doing things a bit differently. My daughter wearing the Afro wig is part of a startup called Clean Hub that keeps plastic out of the oceans by implementing waste recovery where there is none. Hugo in the back has started a knife company during lockdown that recycles plastic for the handles and has a huge cult following now. Armani, you've met my kids. What do you think of them?
Ah, yes, Jonathan. I've had the pleasure. They're each making their way in the world as bold young entrepreneurs. Visionary thinkers, really. Doing things differently, not afraid to take risks, just like their father.
That's kind of you, Armani. So also, like my bench family, they continue to challenge me every day, and this is the best part of my job. Most of them are here today, and thank you, team, for making this event possible and making our job so much fun, making my job so much fun. So thank you to my team. They always have a smile on their face, which is great, particularly at pressure times. So, Amani, let's ask a few delegates about how they are doing things differently. So, Khaled, the Chief Executive Officer of Al-Qasama, Khaled Saud Abu Hamid, can you tell us one thing that Al-Qasama is doing that's different? Just one thing that you've done in the last 12 months that is different.
First of all, thank you, Jonathan. I'm very happy to be back again within FHS. Wishing all the success and also encouraging all the audience to take the most benefits out of this events. What we make difference at Al-Qasama, we focus on the customer experience. I think this is the most important objective of Al-Qasama. Also integrating AI, as Amani just mentioned, you are utilizing Amani today. We're trying to make sure that we integrate AI intelligent into a customer experience together to make that difference.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Khaled, and thank you also for hosting us here. And we have such a great partnership working together on this event. Thank you so much, and the reception last night at Yocha, that was fabulous. Wonderful reception. Can everybody show their appreciation to Khaled? Can I just ask anybody else in the audience, maybe Julian? What are you doing? What have you done in the last year that's different?
Good morning, everybody. We work with the New Maraba Development Company. So we're developing, I'll be able to express it a few minutes later on this stage. But we are developing a new area of Riyadh, and we are focusing really on the experience. What will we be able to bring differently to the customers and the people, residents of Riyadh, focusing on living, playing, working.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Julian. And anyone else out here? Hey, Andre, how about you? What are you doing that's different?
Thank you, Jonathan. Yeah, instead of taking products and processes leading, we really help to define purpose first, purpose for a destination, a property or a brand, and tie it to an identity we want to build and the identity we want people to have. After all, it's so much cooler to be an experience curator or a happiness creator than to be a front desk clerk or a waiter or a supervisor for that matter. And once that's defined, we would link it to what is the intended experience we want people to have, like team and guests. And from that, we reverse everything. Thank you.
Andre Rwinga from Start Reverse, really interesting what they're doing. And let me grab, is David Keane in the room? David, so, or maybe I'll ask his son, Paul. You speak much better anyway. So Gen Z, tell us something, just very quickly. What is it that you're doing differently, personally or professionally, in the last year? That's different.
Something that we're doing that's a bit different is really focusing less on personalization and more on connection, trying to make hospitality about bringing people together and deepening relationships between people, not just across cultures, but also within all of the amazing brands that we see here today.
Fantastic. All right. Thanks, Paul. And on this note, I just want to show a quick video, because David and I, each year, we go and travel Saudi, don't we?
We do.
And I've got a video, so if we can show the video now. Can we turn on the volume? With my good friend David Keane, and we're exploring for the day, going to these incredible mountains. David, what do you see?
I see Saudi Arabia. It's kind of unbelievable, Jonathan, right? This is breathtaking. I mean, if you pan the camera just for a moment.
Okay, let's go around.
And you can see the views. Some of the most staggering views I've ever seen. I mean, it's the breathtaking mountains, amazing green, verdant, incredible agriculture, and fortresses.
And this is like a Scottish castle right here.
Right, and here we are in the heart of Saudi Arabia. Yeah, this country never fails to amaze, right?
It's quite incredible. Quite incredible. It's great fun exploring, isn't it, after FHS? Excellent. Yeah, we love exploring, and then Asir was fantastic. It was really nice, wasn't it, David? Well, listen, thank you for those tidbits, and actually, Rijal, which we went to, that historical village, was absolutely incredible. Stretching back some 900 years, I believe, so amazing. Anyway, just very quickly, I want to dive into the kingdom, set the scene. 362 new hotel rooms by 2030 as part of the 110 billion hospitality project expansion. Lots of deals are being announced at this conference, so throughout the next 2 days. Branded residences are one of the fastest growing sectors of our industry as well, and in Saudi Arabia we've got a whole stream on branded residences here and tomorrow, and kindly led by Jeff Tisdall from Accor, so thank you, Jeff. And on the branded residence, actually at 4:30 on the main stage here, we've got Jerry Inzarello and Nick Candy from Candy Capital a big, successful entrepreneur, real estate developer in the UK who's coming to the region to develop branded residence. So that's exciting. What else do we have for you today? We've seen some announcements with, of course, the launch of Riyadh Air, which will begin commercial passenger flights by the end of this year. They plan to acquire 130 large-body aircraft and serve 100 international destinations by 2030. They're playing a crucial role in developing the tourism strategy for Vision 2030. And I'm delighted we've got the CEO of Fly a Deal, Stephen Greenway, with us at 12:45 as they grow threefold from by 2030 to having over 100 aircraft and 100 destinations. To 100 destinations. So Diriyah has already welcomed over 2 million local and international guests and is projected to attract 50 million visitors annually by 2030. This evening, you are invited to Maison Assouline, hosted by Ricas Properties at the Bergeret Terrace. And 1 million additional jobs by 2030. And we spoke a lot about this yesterday on our Next Gen Investment Forum, part of FHS, where we had some great discussions talking about the collaboration between the public and private sector, education, and the industries. So that was fantastic, and thank you for everybody who participated on that session. So a quick thank you to all our sponsors, to Al Khazama, to Mandarin for hosting us here at this fantastic venue, and also to all our sponsors, to our founding sponsor, of course, Teba Investments as well. We've been working on this event for many years, going back to 2018 with great support from the Teba team, the Ministry of Tourism, of course, the Tourism Development Fund, and all our strategic partners. It's great to have Al Rajhi Bank as a key focus for us as well, participating in this event. And thank you to all our sponsors and partners, and our startup partners as well, our sponsors. They've got some really good ideas, tech, so make sure you go and see them. So, it now gives me great pleasure to introduce Jessie L. Moore, who is our MC for today. She's a former BBC and Forbes Middle East journalist with over 18 years experience. And Jessie, there you are, Jessie. Jessie was very kindly did a training session with us last week for all the speakers. So you noticed you said one of the most important things is impact. So I brought up my kids. I did exactly what you asked me to do.
Thank you. Your kids are part of your story and part of everybody's story. And now I regret it. I'm going to see a lot of kids' stories. But you know what? That's what makes life worth living, isn't it? Your family, your children, and everyone that made you who you are today. Assalamu alaikum. I'm proud and honored to be greeting you and be part of your event as your MC this morning. And I'm even more delighted and proud to introduce our opening remarks and our honorable guest. As Secretary General of the King Faisal Foundation, he played a key role in shaping Saudi Arabia's international image through influential, educational, and cultural initiatives. Establishing Al Faisal University, which has grown to now host over 4,300 students today. Steering landmark projects, including the renowned Al Faisaliya Tower and Hotel, symbols of Saudi excellence and luxury hospitality to the world. Under his leadership, Al Khazama has received multiple accolades and international awards at the World Travel Awards, reflecting excellence in hospitality and service. He's also been instrumental in positioning the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as a leading global tourism destination, aligning Al Khazama's hospitality vision with the ambitious targets of Vision 2030.